We would like to have all cell phones and electronic devices used for communication be silenced during the duration of this meeting. I will now call to order the Terrebonne Parish Council meeting Wednesday, August 13, 2025. To order, we have invocation by Mr. Voisin and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless all gathered here this evening and guide our thoughts, words, and actions in the best interest of the entirety of Terrebonne Parish community. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Smith, could you give us a roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. Voisin, Mr. Amity, Mr. Champagne, Mr. Hamner, Mr. Babin, Ms. Chauvin, Mr. Trusclair, Mr. Pleasure, Mr. Harding. Mr. Chairman, you have a quorum present.
Thank you, ma'am. First, we'd like to approve the minutes of the special session condemnation hearing held on July 15, 2025. Moved by Mr. Amity. Second by Mr. Hamner. Any discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Approved minutes of the regular council session held on July 16, 2025. Moved by Mr. Amity, second by Mr. Champagne. Any discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passes 8-0. We've distributed minutes for the special session condemnation hearing held on July 29, 2025. We've also distributed the minutes for the regular council session held on July 30th, 2025. Approve the council payable list for, we have to make a correction on the agenda. It says 8/4/2024, but it's actually 8/4/2025 and 8/11/2025. Moved by Mr. Pleasure. Second by Mr. Amity. Any discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passed. General business 1A. A resolution to provide the acceptance of a work performed by Lowline Construction Company Incorporated in accordance with the Certificate of Substantial Completion for Parish Project 17 DRA-42 Bayou Terrebonne Drainage Project, Bayou Cane, Terrebonne Parish, Louisiana. Moved by Mr. Amity. Second by Mr. Voisin. Mr. Amity.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. No other station's going to be going online soon? Okay, thank you, sir.
Any more discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passes.
Yeah, just a question. Is there something wrong with your light, Mr. Harding? Because you don't seem to be voting, but last week your light worked quite well. So I was just wondering if there was a problem with the light.
No, it isn't.
So you're not going to vote. So you're not going to represent the people that you were elected to represent.
We're gonna move on with the
Well, you know, you don't want to answer the question.
We're gonna move on with this meeting. Two, public wishing to address the council. In accordance with section 2-07E of Terrebonne Parish Home Rule Charter, the public will be heard and can speak for 3 minutes on any matter related to the parish government without discussion and question, answers and non-agenda items. I have some speaker cards. First speaker card, Mr. BioFam, combination and mobile home. State your name and address, please, sir.
My name is Tung Pham. It's my brother Bao Pham. Good evening, council. Thank you for giving me a chance to speak. I would like to apologize on the 29th of July while being here for the outburst of my dad. I know it's very inappropriate, y'all, of us. I'm sorry to be disrespectful to you guys, but I'm here to respectfully ask for extension accommodation of my mobile home so I can bring compliance with parish code. I've been working closely with the director of planning, zoning, and attorney to come up with a solution to bring up the code to parish, my house to parish code. Basically, I need to go through a mobile park application, which usually take 4 to 6 months, I know. I know this situation didn't happen overnight. I really apologize on my part. I'm very lack of knowledge into this area of planning and zoning. I never owned a house, so I didn't understand how this all worked until to this month I actually started learning. But the past few years, while the house hasn't been fixed up, I didn't want to use that excuse, but it really been rough time for my family and I. Basically, when Ida hit, we did have other rentals we had to fix up and everything. And the following year, my mom did had a heart attack and she went into a coma. So we didn't have time to fix the houses. I know that's an excuse on my part. But throughout the years, we were able to start fixing up. But on my brother's part, paperwork wasn't right. We didn't know about that. As we said, we lack knowledge. So the permit we applied for wasn't authentic or right enough. So basically, when we start fixing the houses, we start getting letters that I didn't know about. But I was too focused on school. When I got into college, I made to the nurses program. So I've been out in hospitals, I've been clinicals and everything. So I didn't understand how it led up to this point. I know we had a few years, and basically, I'm trying to do my due diligence to get these houses up code for parish, for Terrebonne Parish. So I would thank you for your time and consideration, and hopefully I get extended time on accommodation of my mobile home. That's all.
Well, thank you. God bless you. I'm pretty sure the process that you went through should be taken care of and your due diligence. Thank you.
Thank you. That's it.
We have Mr. Adam Trusclair in reference to ditch and drainage issues. State your name and address, please.
My name is Adam Trosclair. I live at 3799 Grand Collier Road, Houma, Louisiana, 70363. I've been going to DOT on South Van since Hurricane Ida to get my ditch dug. And I've been giving them pictures of it with the neighbors blocking it off so the water won't drain. I even sent something to Miss Teresa. I sent her pictures. I sent some to Mr. Danny Babin. And that's all I've been hearing. Well, you live on the main highway, it's state problem. Well, excuse me. I've been trying to get this done since Hurricane Ida. Nobody's tried to lift a hand to help to see if we can get this done. If you go from Ashland North by Thompson Road, all the way down to T-Erds on the main highway, all the ditches and the culverts are plugged up. They don't drain. And the drainage ditch that they have to go to the bayou, that's plugged up with grass, trees, all kind of debris. And none of this is getting taken care of. And I got pictures on my phone with the neighbors going over there, building a hill this high. So the water won't drain from my ditch, goes into their culvert, where there's a drainage ditch that goes to the bayou. Nobody came. I called Miss Teresa. She told me you can't do this. You can't block a ditch. It's against the law. I said, well, okay, well, you come look at it, send your people or whatever to unplug it, call the law. Have these people arrested for blocking a waterway. I still haven't got nothing. That's all I hear. I'm on a list. from everybody that I talked to. I've been on this list for 4 years. I've been trying to get something done about this. Nobody is doing nothing. The only thing I see is the parish people with their trucks, and they clean the culverts out, all in the subdivisions. Nobody's worried about the bayous. Nobody. No matter who I talk to, it's a state problem, it's not ours. Well, I'm tired about a state problem. I'm here to see if I can get some help with anybody. I don't care who it is. And with these people blocking
Motion to stand by Mr. Pleasure, second by Mr. Babin. Any more discussion? Member vote your machine.
and trying to get something
Motion
done
passes
about
6-0.
this.
Go ahead, sir. Wait till you turn green.
Trying to get something done with this. I can't get no help. So I'm here to address, he's the parish president. See if he can talk to Mr. Risa or somebody to get this done. If not, I got 2 cards to play. And I'm gonna play them if I can't get no help. And I don't wanna do this. But if I have to, I'll play them.
Mr. Bergeron.
Yeah, so Robbie's gonna get with you, walking out here and get the pictures that you're talking about. We have a meeting with DOTD in September. You know, we're gonna get it to them beforehand, but we do go over stuff like this with them to make sure it gets addressed. And Noah said we'd get a team out there to just kind of also see what's going on. So we're gonna get your contact info, we're gonna get the pictures, and we're gonna see what we can do.
I appreciate it. My address is 3799 Grand Caillou Road. Now, if you look on your GPS and stuff like that, it takes you to Woodland Ranch Road where the school's at. I live below the Ashley Mini Mark. And 8 driveways below the Ashley Mini Mark that I live. I have a yellow house 8 foot off the ground with a big yellow shed in the front yard. Everybody tells me it's all I'm telling y'all what I told y'all. It's a state problem. It's no, it is a state problem. It's not the parish. And the parish people that I see, they don't do nothing. Even on Shrimpers Road, if you pass down Shrimpers Road, the ditches are plugged, the culverts are plugged. The drainage ditches that goes to the what is supposed to at the drain is not. It's not draining because they plugged up. I have a friend that live on Upper Shrimpers Road. He has a drainage ditch that run right by his yard. That's plugged up with grasses as high as this room. No water's draining. And you pass down Shrimpers Road, all down Shrimpers Road. I grew up on Shrimpers Road. I grew up from right across the bar from Holy Family Church. You pass down there from one end, Upper Shrimpers Road, all the way down to the end. Ditches are plugged, culverts are plugged, drainage ditches. They're all filled up full of trash and all that from the hurricane, from Ida. Nothing's getting done.
Say that, but we're pulling out trash out the bar right now.
Oh, that's the bayou. But I'm talking about the drainage ditches. Because it needs to be done. And you go by Bayou Hardware on Grand Caillou Road over there, the ditches are so plugged up, the water goes into their parking lot when it rains hard. I can even show you the pictures that the people that live next door to me is going in there with a shovel and a rake and billing this.
You'll get some info from you. We're gonna get.
And they even told me to call the law. I don't want to call the law. I figured that's y'all area.
You'll get the information from me. We're gonna get back with you. Promise.
Thank you for coming, sir. Next, we have Mr. Tommy Gorisco, DDC and Economic Development. State your name and address, please, sir.
Tommy Garisco, 309 Good Street, Houma. I'm here to talk about, I would say, no communication from decisions made about the plaza. We have a $1.2 million plaza. and there is nothing being done to have economic development on that plaza except one Thursday, every Thursday of the month. Every Wednesday, I open up my mail, my Facebook page to Main Street and to Rotary. To my surprise today, and I take that page and I promote it. My surprise today, there's no music tomorrow night. So I went to Kevin, see if he could dig in to find out why. He's telling me now they've changed everything to 2 times a month. Now, tomorrow night, I got labor, I got inventory that came in, there's no professionalism from the DDC. I really don't even know who's running the plaza. Is it DDC, Home of Main Street? Is it Home of Main Street alive anymore? Or is it DDC? Or is it, who's running the plaza? Who makes decisions? Who made the decision to stop the other weeks? I don't know. So here I am with inventory, labor for tomorrow night, found out today, then I found out it's gonna be 2 times a month. Now, this is, I don't know what you call economic development, but that plaza on that night has embers, pizza boxes all over the place. They have people that sit outside my side door and go to Mahoney's for a drink. I have hamburgers all over the place. That thing is winning like it is. Everybody's getting a piece of that. I'm trying to figure out, where is economic development? Where is the parish? And I keep asking, where is the accountability on the money? I get no answers. Why don't they have that at their meetings? What's their operating budget? Nothing. So I'm just kind of concerned about the Thursdays there. It was the only thing that was positive. Now, I am all about the Christmas and the Mardi Gras and all that, phenomenal. But this is every Thursday, and they don't just stay there, they leave and they go to other places downtown. So it is economic development throughout the whole time, every Thursday, they spread out. I know some of y'all have been there. Last Thursday, I saw one of your council people here, there, and having a great time. And now it's 2 times a month. Now, what kind of consistency is that gonna bring? When is it gonna be? Nobody's gonna remember. So I'm just trying to figure out who's running the plaza these days. $1.2 million, and we spend $300 a week. That's because I was a former sponsor, but because of an incident on the plaza, I removed myself. So now it's Parish, Mahoney's, and
Motion to extend by Mr. Babin, second by Ms. Chauvin. Any discussion?
what I'd like to say also is,
Hold
why
on,
are
sir.
we?
Hold on, sir.
Okay.
Members vote your machine. Motion passed 7-0.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, my final question is, why are we even putting our money from the plaza into this event? We did it because nobody else came forward, so we share it. The DDC does one, Tommy Garisco and the Downtown Joe does one, and the Mahoney's. And then the 4th week, Downtown Joe and Mahoney's splits it. I'm into it for $450 a month, and I'm happy about that. But there's no professionalism on communication. For the merchants downtown at this moment, the merchants downtown, they've got 4, 5, 6 events coming up, great events coming up. We don't have no information on it. There's more merchants than me that are dissatisfied with the amount of information being flowed to the merchants around downtown. We don't know when the streets are blocked. All of a sudden, an event comes up, and there's a lot of issues going on with the events, not having garbage cans or all these other things, but they're blocking streets. We don't even know which streets they're blocking sometimes. There is a definite miscommunication from whoever's running these events to the merchants of downtown, and we're all tired of it. We don't have no communication. So all I'm saying is, why are we even doing any money for that? You mean to tell me that the DDC don't have $300 a week, or maybe TITA, or maybe some other organization that could help out for this economic development? If you don't call this economic development, I don't know what you call it. Everybody prospers that night, everybody. And then from there, they go somewhere else. So at 9 o'clock, they still going from there.
So actually, your 1 extra minute has expired,
Okay,
sir.
great, good. Thank you, I
you.
appreciate it. My problems are very not so important as the other ones, so I apologize for that.
Thank y'all for hearing me. I appreciate it very much. You got it, Adam.
Next, we have Miss April Wallace. Come forward with your name and address, and we'll read this appraisal on finding our roots and Hancock Whitney Building, the old Humble Post Office, abandoned houses, properties on east side, FEMA $117 million funds. Okay, you got 4 minutes plus 1, if possible.
Good afternoon. My first thing is, there is over 60 plus abandoned houses and properties on the east side. I will be at the next meeting to give the address of the properties because I want it recorded and I want a recorded number on each property so I can make sure that it's in the next time you guys get ready to demolish houses, because half of these houses been there over 20 years. Over 20 years. And I have called about several of them, and nothing has been done about it. So for that reason, I was informed that there will be nothing done unless I get a recorded number, some type of number, okay? I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Might have some surprises faces up there, but I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. So I will be addressing that the next time that I come to this meeting because I want it to be on the list. There's no way is y'all always neglect the east side. Always. Everything is about downtown Homer. Downtown Homer. Y'all make sure in front of the courthouse is straight. Everywhere on Main Street, from Lafayette Street to Barrow Street. Y'all make sure everything is up to par. So if you can make sure that's up to par, I want to make sure the stuff on the east side is at the par. And that's how I feel about that one. The second one, I need to know if an appraisal been done on finding our roots. If not, when will it be done? I will address that every time I come. I will address it. I want to know how long did it take for y'all to get the appraiser on the old Homer Post Office? How long did it take for that to get appraised? You know, was it because Mike Feason was involved? So y'all gave $6 million to that. Yes, go back and look at it. It's in the record. Y'all gave $6 million to that. But everybody was complaining about the 4-point or the 3-point million for finding our roots. So if we're gonna do it fair. Do it right. That's all I'm asking. So that was done. How much how long did it take y'all to do the appraisal?
Motion to extend by Mr. Babin, second by Mr. Pleasure. Any discussion, members, vote your machine. Motion passes 8-0. You have 1 minute, ma'am.
Okay, I just want that to be done because I'm gonna tell y'all, to me, and not just me, this is a black and white issue. We don't need to try to sweep it under the rug. This is a racist issue. This is a discrimination issue, and this is a black and white issue. Finding our roots should have been involved in those 14 properties that y'all already approved. But y'all single out that one black thing, just single it out to be by itself. But y'all approve everything else. So let's get to the root of it. It's a black and white issue. Everybody know it's racism all around the world. We don't need to sweep nothing under the rug. It is what it is. And all this here, I'm telling you, I'm going to say it again like I said it last time. Everything going to come back and bite some of y'all in the tail. It will. And all I can tell you, watch, because God works in mysterious ways. And that's all I have to say. I'll be back the next time to see if anything going to be done about the appraisal.
Mr.
Thank you.
Pleasure has something to say.
Hold on, ma'am. Thanks, Mr. Chair.
I need to ask, can I comment after if you say nothing?
No, what we'll do is, we'll talk after, but really, I'm not supposed to even respond to, procedurally, I'm not supposed to respond
Okay.
when you have a speaker card. However, I'm gonna do that based on, your strong concerns or strong words as far as Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government is concerned.
That's right.
First and foremost, to the points to what you were mentioning, you were mentioning the houses, properties on the east side. They are in a dilapidated state, and you're concerned about that. All right. If you've noticed, I ride a four-wheeler around a golf cart all the time in that same neighborhood.
Yes.
Okay. And specifically, you and I, we talked about several properties on Main Street. I think it's 8911, 8909. And you said you've been seeing them for quite some time. Well, I took it upon myself to put it on the condemnation list, and at our next meeting, it'll be addressed. But as I explained to you, it's a process. We can't just, today I call and tomorrow it's down. It can't work like that because there's property owners that are involved, and in the African American community, you very well should know this, that
I know.
there's a lot of heirs to these
right.
properties and things like that. Most importantly, we're not taking care of our own properties, and that's a big problem with me. I'm saying that, so the other folks don't have to say it, and that's why I put them on the condemnation list. If you noticed, the property's just next door to 8911 and 8901 Main Street. It just came down 2 days ago, I think it was, okay? The corner, 8898, right across the street, that came down. All those properties came down because of me. I saw those properties. 213 Rose Lawn, right down where you live at. That property's on the condemnation list. We're just waiting for somebody to tear it down. So I understand your frustration. I understand your concern there, but I'm doing that. But it's a process. It takes a process. I can't do it overnight, but you're welcome to come back to the next meeting and you'll see for yourself that what I'm telling you now, you'll see those properties on the condemnation list, and we are making a valiant effort to try and, get rid of those properties because I don't like seeing them either, okay? Second point, I think you mentioned something about finding our roots. I very strongly I felt about that, and I expressed my concerns, and I'm going to leave that there. But don't be confused. Finding our roots was approved for the money.
know
Just make sure we understand
I
that.
know that.
They're approved for the money. It's not that they haven't been approved
know
or
that.
anything like that. So we want to dispel any misinformation that might be out there where they're not approved. Our parish president, he's the one whom, kind of moved the mark a little bit and gave them even more than first initially requested. So that's approved.
The appraisal, that's all I'm
Well,
worried
that's
about.
something that has to, again, there we go. That's something that's a process. We can't do it today or tomorrow, but that is something that will be public information that you guys can attain, and you guys can review that if you choose to. But outside of that, please give me a call. Stop by. You know where I live. We're good. I'm going to make sure that I address any properties that you might ride around and see, that type of thing, and I will report those for you. Not only that, but I'm willing to ride around with you,
That's fine.
and we can do that. And we can go down to planning and zoning
That's
and make the proper notifications that we have to have the houses torn down, so you can share with your neighbors and friends and things like that, so we're getting the right information out there.
That's fine.
All right?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you for coming. 6:30 public hearing. A, an ordinance to amend the parish code of ordinances to establish a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit zone along the entire length of 8th Street to provide for installation of said signs and to provide for other matters relative thereto. First call, public. Second call, public. Third and final call, public. Motion closed, Mr. Champagne, second by Mr. Amady. Any discussion, members, vote your machine. Motion passed, 8-0. Motion adopted by Mr. Champagne, second by Mr. Amady. Any discussion, members, vote your machine. Motion passed 7-0. B, an ordinance to declare as surplus adjudicated property located at 251 Orange Street, in which the parish has 89%. First call public. Second call public. Third and final call public. Motion closed, Mr. Babin. Second by Ms. Chauvin. Any discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Motion to adopt, Mr. Babin, second by Ms. Chauvin. Any discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. C, an ordinance to declare as surplus 7 adjudicated properties in which the parish has 100%. First call public. Second call public. Third and final call public. Motion closed, Mr. Amity, second by Ms. Chauvin. Any discussion? Member vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Motion adopted by Mr. Amity, second by Ms. Chauvin. Any discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. D, an ordinance to amend the 2025 adopted operating budget and 2025 5-year capital outlay budget of Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government for the following items. Ashland Landfill, $28,350. North Treatment Plant Safe Room, $61,728. Federal Emergency Management Agency Geraldine Pump Station, negative $90,000. Homer Downtown Development donation, $2,935. Homer Downtown Development, $55,857. Emergency Preparedness, $23,839. Bayou Terrebonne Pump Station, $160,000. First call public. Second call public. Third and final call public. Motion closed, Mr. Amity. Second, Mr. Champagne. Any discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Motion to adopt, Mr. Amity, second by Mr. Pleasure. Any discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passes 7-0. 3, committee reports. A, Budget and Finance Committee. Mr. Pleasure.
Thank you. I make a motion that the council accept and ratify the minutes of the Budget and Finance Committee held on Monday, August 11, 2025, and I have 3 public hearings. Hearing number 1, introduction of an ordinance to amend and enact certain portions of Chapter 9 floodplain ordinances relative to variances for non-residential structures below the minimum base flood elevation, and calling a public hearing on said matter on Wednesday, August 27, 2025. Number 2, consider the introduction of an ordinance to authorize the lease of property located at 7910 Main Street, Houma, Louisiana, 70360, to Hancock Whitney Bank, authorize the parish president to execute any and all documents necessary to lease property and to provide for other matters relative thereto, and call a public hearing on Wednesday, August 27, 2025, at 6:30 p.m. Number 3, consider the introduction of an ordinance to amend the 2025 adopted operating budget and 2025 5-year capital outlay budget of Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government for the following items. Item number 1, animal shelter, $14,500. Item number 2, facility planning and control, Hollywood Valhalla Roundabout, $710,000. Item number 3, CDBG DR Housing and Human Services Annex, $2.3 million, and calling a public hearing on said matter on Wednesday, August 27, 2025, at 6:30 p.m.
Second, Mr. Babbitt. Any discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passed 9-0. B, Community Development and Planning, Ms. Kim Chauvin.
I make a motion that the council accept and ratify the minutes of the Community Development and Planning Committee held on August 11th, 2025, and it had no public hearing.
Motion by Ms. Chauvin. Second by Mr. Champagne. Any discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passed 7-0. Streetlights, there were none reported. Appointments of various boards, committees, and commission. Home Board of Adjustments, one vacancy due to a resignation representing the alternate member, and one expiring term on 9/1/2025. Ms. Connie Bird, representing the alternate member, submitted an application for consideration.
Open, close, and appoint Ms. Berg.
Motion by Mr. Babin, second by Ms. Champagne, to open, close, and appoint Ms. Bird. Any discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Ms. Bird, would you like to say anything? Thank you. Congratulations. Okay. Monthly engineering report. As per Ms. Chauvin. Second, Mr. Voisin. Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 7-0. Notice of meetings. Approve the attendance of council staff to the LAMSA 35th Annual Fall Conference to be held at Cypress Bend Resort in Manny, Louisiana, from September 17th through the 19th, 2025, as per the current travel policy. Moved by Ms. Chauvin, second by Mr. Pleasure. Any discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. 8, vacancies in various boards, committees, and commission. Recreation District 3A Board, one vacancy due to resignation. Recreation District Number 6 Board, one vacancy due to resignation. Recreation District 10 Board, one expiring term, 9/11/2025. Fire District Number 5 Board, one expiring term. Coteau Fire Protection District Board, one expiring term. Bayou Blue Fire Protection District Board, one expiring term on 9/13/2025. Downtown Development Corporation, one expiring term representing the Historical Society. Consolidated Water Works District Number 1 Board, one expiring term. Home Board of Adjustments, one expiring term on 9/1/25. TITA, 3 expiring terms on 9/9/25. Veterans Memorial Board, 2 expiring terms on 9/17/2025. Announcements, Mr. President.
Just to let everybody know, we have a town hall on August 19th in Dularge at 6 o'clock, I think it is PM. Let me just verify this real quick. Yep, at 6 o'clock PM at 1330 Dr. Beatrice Road.
The gym. They don't know that better.
Mr. Champagne.
I thought you were gonna do JA. I just want to announce that the Sunshine Rotary Club of Homa is putting on a play Thursday and Friday evening, Desperate Housewives of Shakespeare. There's about, the seats are going fast. There's only probably less than 20 each night available. And then JA's having Dancing with the Stars this weekend. I think it's probably sold out already, but that is occurring this weekend.
Mr. Babbitt.
Yeah, I just want to remind everybody that's watching in the audience, this administration is working every day with DOTD to try to get the bridge situation, the tunnel situation, the road situation handled. It's not something that we only talk about every 2 weeks. This is literally something that they're in contact with every day. So please, it's a very much of an inconvenience for all of us that live in the parish. It's mechanical things that break. So please I know everybody's frustrated, but let's not take out the frustration on the people. It's mechanical things that broke. So know that this government is working on that every day because it affects every one of us. Thank you.
Mr. Pleasure.
I was going to share something about that too, but Mr. Babin, he did it. This is pretty, don't have to share it, but I just will. But currently in my household, my wife, she's really on me about the bridges and roads and stuff. So I feel you guys. Trust me. I do understand because I live with a lady who fusses about it every day. Thanks.
Mr. Babin, you want to? Okay. All right. The chair entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion to adjourn, Mr. Amady, second by Ms. Chauvin. Members vote your machine.
We had an argument about it last night.
Motion passed 8-0, 7